Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Rogue Waters. I think we're going to go straight out. Let's just check we got the right crew. Yeah, we've got some guys recovering there. We're going out with 2 backstabbers. I mean, we don't necessarily have to use both, as we know we kind of got a boarding party of 4 people, potentially 5. But it's probably a good way for Twisty to level up a bit anyway, even if she doesn't get on deck to do some fighting. Yeah, so in terms of the raid, we have the Eternal Vortex Sea story mission. Medium duration, low stakes, it says. We are still doing the Heroic 1 challenge, so I think we've done the last couple of runs as that. But it's going all right, so let's carry on. Yeah, we've seen this text before, so I won't read all that out. Let's have a quick look ahead, actually, at the run. There's quite a lot of fights, actually. I mean, there's a couple that maybe are optional, depending on what path we take, but, yeah. So what do we get? We could get 150 gold, a mate gains a wound, we get a rare item. Yeah, that's pretty low stakes, isn't it? Medusa's head. We seem to get the Medusa's head a lot. It's alright. I'm not going to say no to it. Applies stun. Yeah, why not? We'll give that to Cutter. What do we got? We've got Strength Brew. Glass Cannon 3 is potentially interesting to us, I would say. Or Pennant of Toughness for Mace. Yeah, we'll go for the Glass Cannon, I think, there. And the cannons and modules, they're always good. Always good. Well, I say that. Largely good. What's that little bar below the mates? Don't know. But they're going for this cannon, which I'm not a huge fan of, so let's see if we can get it out first. Man, we're rolling low on that. Who's this? That's actually... Oh, that's Cutbait they're going for. They might only do low damage. In fairness, this is 1 to 4. It would tell you what, it would have to roll very high to get our cannon. Maybe I'll take a chance on that, and let's take that. Nope, rolled high. Sucks, but hey. But that one's going for mates. I don't really care about that. Let's take
very fine, Gunners. Very fine.
I think we'll start going for their regen. I'm gonna have to take a couple of goes at that. It looks like. And a mortar. Let's see if we can get that now.
There's a merry sight.
This one's going for dead shot. I think first of all, let's take out the regen. What we got here? We got the whale tail, swordfish. We've got quite a lot of health. I don't think I've got much chance of... Well, I've got 0 chance of knocking out their HP, haven't I? So we probably better just do that. And then... tell you what, I'll put a bit of damage onto one of those swordfish, whatever they're called. First encounter, you'd hope it wouldn't be too testing. Okay, well actually this guy's all the way down here, so we can... 2 movement, yeah, we can probably just leave him to his own devices for a sec. So we don't have our Spear Maiden, gotta remember that. I think... Let's just throw him into there. And this guy's probably just straight up dead, isn't he? I'm not sure Twisty, I want to get her there, basically, but I can't remember if she's immune to engaged. I don't think she is yet. Obviously put Cutter there. Gosh, I'll take Dead Shot as well, because she can maybe set up a decent shot on this guy, so... Alright, let's start with Twisty. Oh, did I take Twisty? I thought I was taking Cutter. Oh, never mind. See, that's going to be the confusion on this level is, am I actually going to be... Oh, he's got armor. Oh, that's going to throw out my calculations a bit. So, yeah, well, let's... Oh. Alright, we'll stun him then.
Consorting with powers from the beyond.
So we'll get a hit on him, but at least he's not going to be able to do very much.
See?
Renault. Does the bite beat armor? Doesn't look like it does. which is a bit annoying. So let's just get rid of this guy to begin with. Is that... yeah, that's it. Well, we've got Twisty. You could put a blight on him, actually.
We were a force
just
to be
killed him.
reckoned with.
Alright, well let's, tell you what, let's stun the flintlock, even though that's... oh, no, actually I didn't want to do that. I forgot that wasn't a free action. Let's set up the shot on this guy then.
What a stench! You better keep your distance.
Cheeky bugger.
I'm up for anything.
Down you go. Being
The
cheeky.
blades are itching to dance.
Right, well, we'll take this shot, I think. He's got 1 health left. That's not too bad. Ignore this. The blight ignores armor, so we get this on, and that's gonna get him. So there we go. Glass cannon, nice. The downside of the glass cannons, and I suspect it comes into play more at the higher difficulty levels, is if they get knocked out, you can't use them again until they get repaired because they've only got the 1 HP. So a free swivel gun versus an event. Hard to argue with a free 1 to 3 damage, isn't it? But I'm going to do the event. I like to kind of see the different things they have available. We started to see a few repetitions on the events, but we're still getting new ones, so that's good. The haunting horizon. The distant flicker on the horizon cuts through the gloom, fades, and returns a lighthouse beacon far out to sea. It leaves a faint green afterimage, a shape that never quite leaves your mind. It pulls at you. Captain, I'm trying to steer clear, but I don't really wanna. That's no lighthouse cutter, not anymore. Someone's gone and slapped the beacon with a deep angler's lantern. Now it draws ships to it to break it on the rocks. Hard to resist, but if anyone can, perhaps it's you. As the ship draws nearer, you see waves crashing on sharp rocks, and many other wrecks that have met a terrible fate. An unsettling pull grips the vessel, drawing it toward the eerie light. It's pulling us in, Captain. Isn't it beautiful? Alright, so we could get... oh, we don't care about the healing a wound. Well, if we gain a rare item, and random cannon or module gains a fracture, tell you what, I mean, it's only a 50% chance. It's not a guarantee that it will. There we go. Oh, rum supply gained a fracture. We got a fancy buckle. As the tower explodes, the crew quickly snaps out of their enchantment and braces for battle as they steer towards the malevolent light. It's good to get your hands dirty once in a while, eh? Set a good example for the crew. As the light dims, the crew finds some unusual salvage amidst the wreckage, a prize hard-earned after a narrow escape. You're still left wondering what sort of madman stuck the monstrous thing in that lighthouse, and would they do it again? Right, let's take a quick look at the fancy old buckle we got. Oh, 1 HP, 1 movement. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Cutter doesn't really need more HP. I'm considering giving it to Cutbait. There we go. Done. What do we got? We got a mermaid necklace. Range. Show the trinket to an enemy to push them 3 cells once per battle. Okay. Or light cannon 3. 1 cost, all phases, 2 to 3 damage. Yeah, it's going to be that one. I think. Not a bad little cannon. Okay, they're all charging up their cannons. That gives us a bit of an opportunity. Oh, that heavy cannon. We want to do a bit of damage to that, I think. Let's start with this. 1. Okay, it's going to be one. It's going to be one of those, is it?
Sound off.
We're doing the minimum damage on everything. Oh, we actually did better than that. Well, I might use the glass cannon then. Oh, this is my glass cannon 3. So 3 to 4. Let's knock out the deck sword.
There! Now we have them!
Right, so let's...
All crews, fire at will. Reload. Swiftly now.
The Alchemist, throw blight flask. I feel like we may have seen these guys, or it may have been people chucking fire. I can't quite remember. It might be a new one. We want to get rid of their modules, I think. 3. So I could fire all of these 3 things, couldn't I? And they all target everything. So that.
Let's bloody the water.
That.
Well done, Captain.
Yeah, let's get rid of that movement.
They won't get far without that.
And what's he going? Okay, he's going for Twisty. Let's see if we can...
Fire! Make 'em beg
Right,
for
okay,
their
3 command
miserable
points then to
lives.
try and hit the crew. What have we got? Well, we've got the anchor. That might be a good idea to try and knock them out.
Fire!
Or at least put a decent
Show 'em
amount of
off
damage
balls, Mr. Wilkes.
on. Seagull... I kind of want to see what the alchemist can do. The harpooners are evil though, so I might try and get rid of
Unleash hell.
him. 1 to 3... Oh, let's just keep putting that on the anchor there. Introducing Alchemist is an excellent support. He heals his crewmates with regenerative concoctions, and for pirates he's prepared special flasks with blighted glass fumes. Well, we know what blight does, and it's not very nice. Remember, Twisty is first backstabber on my list. In there. Alright, let's go with that.
Think it through. Make
So
your
I think what I'm
moments.
thinking about is
Then
Rat Tail maybe
strike.
coming here and whacking these guys. And then
You
Cutbait
point.
can
I kill.
Are we winning
obviously
yet?
kill him.
My blade flashes like an angry storm.
Probably just do that with her for now. She can't get anywhere. Then Renault, let's see what happens when he throws this guy. Not too bad.
Quick! Pour some rum
Cutter,
on
if we
it.
shoot the alchemist and then
When
attack
you
him,
meet
that's
the
both gone.
Tell him Captain Cutter sent you.
And then who we got left? Oh, that's it. It was the fear thing, obviously. I was like waiting to move on. Okay, light cannon. Don't mind that at all. There we go. Doing quite well on the cannons. I wouldn't mind like a nice module or something. So we got Secluded Shrine. I'd probably go for the Abyssal because I'm not going to bother healing the mate. Common item, meh. Let's go for that. Use our sea beasts a little more. So we have an elite here. He's actually got a glass cannon 4, which is kind of cool, or a glass cannon 3, or a volley gun 3. Now the volley guns, as we know, they could be good, but more often than not, they seem to be really bad. But the glass cannon 4 is interesting for an elite encounter. Let's do that.
Dead ahead. Let's hit 'em hard.
We've got
and
quite a good
fast
range of
where we're
cannons
cannon
now. We'll
crews
take on
and warders.
an elite fight. See what happens. Okay, so what have we got? Well, I don't actually have any cooks. I'm not that worried about them hitting that. Probably could have managed my starting modules a bit better. But I've got the assassin one, which is the main thing really. This one obviously we would like to get rid of. See if we can do it with this gun. We cannot. It's having quite a bad run of luck, that particular cannon. There we go.
Ball down their throats.
We'll go for that one.
Ready another round.
And then I got this. I got the light cannon, 2 to 3 damage. What's this do? Both crews get blight. Oh, a slasher. We haven't seen that before. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't like those modules. I might. So I've got a 2 to 3 or a 2 to 4. Well, let's try the 2 to 4, I suppose. Let's go for the regen first, though. Okay. Right, that one's hitting Cutter, which isn't awful. That one's going for the Cooks thing again, which I don't really care that much about. 3 to 4. Let's see if we can take down the figurehead. Yeah. And with the crappy light cannon, we'll do that. These guys are And they've got armor. Tell you what, it might be a good idea to start putting a bit of damage on them. I've got a glass cannon left. Tell you what, let's take down the mortar.
Fire! Well done, crew!
He's going for that again. I really don't care about that. You can hit that as much as you like. Okay.
Fire!
Slashes.
I'm not done with this lot!
I suppose it would be good not to hit Deadshot, although it's not going to kill her, is it? So maybe we get rid of the movement.
We'll cut them down piece by
And a
bloody
bomber. Tell you what, why don't we
piece.
just get rid of that one bomber because they suck. Which is the best? 2 to 3, 2 to 4. That probably gives us our best chance there.
We're taking bosses, Captain.
Not concerned, to be fair. Slasher, be careful with the Slasher. He is an experienced hunter, strengthened by each attack he receives. If not neutralized, he can cause tremendous devastation. Oh, interesting. So what does it say? So, you're in spec mode. I'm not quite sure what it means, strengthened by each attack he receives. But I'll tell you what, shoving this one onto a spikes onto fire seems like a fair way to go, doesn't it? So, let's put cutter there. We get an attack there. Not quite sure what to do with cut bait. Put Renault there.
Back in finer fettle, eh?
Right, well let's go with Cutter. His is probably the most straightforward attack here. What happens when he does that? He's only doing 1 damage to the guy. Oh, I suppose he's not hitting the spikes, is he?
Let's give them
What about the
something
attacks
to
from this
fear.
angle? Bit more damage. Well, let's
By all
stun him
means,
as well.
Let's roll the dice.
Shooting seems a bit pointless. What's he got? Throw heat. Oh, we don't need the healing flask right now.
It will take more than that to bring me down. What's the job?
So
The Kraken, you say?
I see pain in your future.
that blocks off that avenue, him going there then.
Well, here's the captain. For now. Watch me work, dear boys. You'll
Queen's gone.
learn something.
Bloody blight, I mightn't undo that.
Wise
Didn't kind of
choice.
see him doing that.
I hear the roar of the crowd. They are dying for more.
Dead, and you don't even know it.
Oh, they get the plus damage bonus. Oh, that's what that means. Okay. Oh, so what happens if I put a snail shell up here? Can I put one on, say, this guy? No. Can I put it on this guy? No. Is it got... Units pushed onto snail spikes receive additional 2 damage, ignores armor, dissolves into slime. Okay, I'm going to undo that because I didn't necessarily want that to happen. Yeah. Okay, let's just see how this plays out. I think we're going to take some damage, though.
Relax. Some of this blood ain't mine.
Right. Heave ho, lads.
Alright, well, it could have been worse. Yeah, I don't think we can avoid him going into the slime.
No, without us, the monsters, they will run amok.
Let's put... Oh, cutters in the fire. Okay.
What skullduggery needs doing?
So if we get rid of him,
Go on. Rifle through my
Cutbait can
pockets.
just come,
Share
like,
my
assassinate this
dismay.
guy. Like that. Last cannon 4. So I'll get rid of the 1 to 3 light cannon, I think, in that case, which is this one. Alrighty, what do we got? We've got a story event.
We're
okay.
approaching the Eternal Vortex. If you really want to commune with the goddess, you'll have to sail into the Eye and pray.
It's time, Cutter. You must make a sacrifice to the goddess. Only then will she hear your prayers. Surrounded by roaring walls of ocean sucking you down to the depths, through the still raw pain of her betrayal, you decide there's no course left but to trust Shiv one last time. Captain, are you mad? We don't really know why we keep waking up after we snuff it, do we? Or there's no coming back from the vortex. There is no turning back. As you enter the heart of the vortex, you hear your ship nearing its limits. Rigging ropes snap, deck planks groan, and the hull planks twist and shriek in pain. I don't really want to do one of the ones that loses abyssal ether, so what do we do? Random crewman gains 2 wounds. Random cannon ore module gains 3 fractures. That's pretty bad. Maybe there's a way for us to get the ether back. I'll do the random crewman, I think, and lose the ether. Cutter. Could have been worse. The spar dips downwards so swiftly that all hands are dropped to the deck, and you find yourself staring straight down into the coldest, blackest depths. A monstrous swell crashes over the deck. You grab Wilkes's good hand just before he's swept over the side. As the water drains away, you find a figurehead of the goddess washed up on your deck, along with several other valuable items. Okay, so we can gain the figurehead both ways, the amulet of stealing armor and 250 gold one way, which is or regain the 6 abyssal ether, which I think is the one I will do. Unfortunately, this drowned goddess figurehead is rubbish. The amulet of stealing armor's alright though, you know. But I'm going to get my abyssal stuff back. You stand gazing at the likeness of the drowned goddess, wondering idly if she has any kind of face at all. You stand there a long time until at last you hear her voice. She speaks not in words, but in whale song, in the rafters creak in your hold, in the echoes of a deep grotto, in the waves on a rocky shore. And then you know the meaning of her words, that you are the sea shepherd, that you must finish your work. You must free all her children, all the monsters, and return her enemies to the sea for her final judgment. Fail, and the world will suffer a terrible fate. What if I refuse? In your heart you know the answer. You care more about these creatures than you ever meant to, and you caught a glimpse of what terrible fate might befall all the innocent people who suffer under Blackbone's greed. What about me? When will I reclaim my freedom? For Shiv comes no recognition, no message of hope, no promise of freedom. You wonder if the goddess even remembers her name. You become aware that Wilkes is shaking you. How long were you standing fixated on the goddess? Your crew is staring, your head is ringing, but Shiv's presence is unusually silent. You feel her deep disappointment. You lean over the rail to spit in the sea and snarl an order to get underway. Alright, so basically we ended up with a couple of wounds on Cutter, which is okay, he's got a lot of HP. I guess we'll equip the figurehead even though it's a bit meh. We have an event, we have Ring of Renewal, unit heals 4 at the start of its turn. No downsides to that. Or we get the Cursed Skull legendary, applies 1 damage bonus after each action taken. including movement, applies -1 arm. Oh no, that's awful. I don't like that at all. I quite like the Ring of Renewal, but it's a bit overkill on the healing. I'm going to do the event.
Bounties beckon, and we shall stay the course.
I don't think we need 4 healing at the start of a turn. We already have a bit of regen, as we know, which seems to be kind of managing stuff all right. Your lookout reports a rock formation on the shore bearing the markings of the Royal Vitrine Company. That usually means there's a cache hidden here. Looks like it might have been there for years. No saying if it holds treasure still, but you see those tide lines? I reckon the rocks were underwater until recently. Good chance it hasn't been disturbed. What troubles me is that the company leaves traps to discourage looters like ourselves. If the cache is intact, so are the traps. Should we send some mates to check it out? Yeah, let's gain 200. I got gained another wound. Okay, fine. They say there's more deeper in, might be more traps as well. Alright, I'm going to try it again. 50% chance, random crewman, not cutter. Fingers crossed. Oh, we didn't get one that time. In for even more pennies, Captain? Yeah, go on. Cutter gained another wound. Jesus. No risk, no reward, eh? Alright, let's have a look at Cutter, because he's down to... he had 9 HP, he's down to 5, which is... it's alright, isn't it? It's not awful, I suppose. But I might give him that, so, like, he could protect himself for a turn if need be. Alright, we got Shrine of the Drowned Goddess.
These buckos are dog tired.
I'm tempted to take the healing.
In sentence just now.
But there's a 50% chance that it'll heal this random mate instead of Cutter. Or I could just gain a random common item. Common item. Sturdy Greaves. That's quite good, actually, I think. They're immune to engage, so let's give that to Cutbait there. I didn't mind that, actually. I was just thought a 50% chance of completely wasting it, healing the mate. Standard Sharpness. Mates applies 1 bleed into the attacker.
You heard, Captain Cutter.
I don't have a choice, though, so we'll do it. Ooh, they've got a lot of cannons. Let's see, so... Blast Cannon 4 is a 3 to 5. So, let's make sure of that. Let's try my Cannon Breaker. Oh my god.
Scurry, you lot.
And this one, 2 to 3. 3 to 4, okay, we can guarantee that. That's twisty. I'm not that fussed about twist. Oh, it sounds bad, doesn't it? I'm not that fussed about twist. We'll try and take it down anyway. Go on, roll high on this cannon breaker. No, not our day on that cannon. What have I got? 1 left. They do have a bunch of modules. We'll get rid of their armor, I think, if we can.
We've got him! Ready for another round!
Take down the reinforced glass weapons, I think.
Give me splinters.
And then this one is potentially killing our assassin's emblem, which I don't like, so I think we make sure of that. Quite a lot of enemies here. We didn't do a lot of damage to them. We've got the Tar. Remind ourselves, Tar applies -1 damage bonus and -1 armor, but only while you're standing in it. So, kind of... kind of want to find a way to kind of... Obviously we want to throw him in there. So maybe we'll put him there to have a bit of flexibility there. I'll put Cutter there. A light stand. That might be quite a good one to sort of chuck on the sort of slasher and anchor. Like if we aim it there, I think we can hit the harpooner as well. So why don't we stick cut bait there? And right, let's do that.
Hey, what's got into you all of a sudden?
So this knocks him on there. And what I was wondering about is, okay,
Where do you want me?
can we? Yeah, it doesn't shove this guy. We can just bite him, can't we?
Don't let the beasts take me bones!
Chuck him there.
Like fighting the sea itself.
You need me. I'm not surprised.
I think this is probably a decent opportunity to do this.
I believe
So
it's
let's-
called talent.
If we can hit all three, I'll... Yeah, we do. So that's good. That's pretty much it for his turn. So
You
cut
want,
bait.
I kill.
Might actually bring her out of that sort of conflict and have her go up on this
Consider it
this
done.
healer, actually. Doesn't bode well for Rat's Tail, but
Here's a kiss of my steel.
where are we? Oh no, this is cut bait. Okay, well we can armor him up, can't we? So we'll do that. And we're getting towards the end. Whether I start using my ether... Well, no, because we've got enough sea monsters now to use them all in one map, haven't we? So...
Left the mess back there. See to it, will you?
Watch it. Put me in,
It
Captain.
could have been worse. So I'm wondering a bit with Reno whether he can throw the anchor into the harpooner and what that might do. Not an awful lot. We can move cut bait, can't we? So if we move
Count on
cut
it.
bait there. Oh no, why did I do that? Undo. I imagine if it's doing that kind of damage that it's hitting cut bait.
You'll
Yeah.
find it takes more than that
Now
to
cut
sink
bait.
me.
Let's
I'll cut
assassinate
you
him.
down.
Kill him.
To your death.
I prefer to fight the wounded. Just keep that in mind.
Now we can push 2, can't we? So we could actually kick this guy back into the blight. Will it reapply it is what I'm wondering. Like, will he get another
I
stack of
admit
it?
it. Sometimes I astonish myself.
He has got blight too, so he'll be taking 2 damage on each chance. That's actually not too bad. I think what I might do... Let's just stun him. Shoot the seagull as well. And we'll just do that.
Is that so? Let me show you how we do it where I come from.
It is true after all. I can improve. At last.
Where can we get here? Oh, there's a hole. Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, I mean, in that case, why don't
They'll
we do
never
this?
see it coming.
I'll be there. I felt that.
take a heal off him. No, it'll do that again.
It's just a little blood.
And then we're going to kill. I mean, they may as well take that, I guess. So we have an event, Dancing Lights. We have Blightbringer Necklace. Boils the blight in target enemy veins. Range 3 cells. Applies 1 blight. If it already has blight, deals 3 damage. That's actually quite nice. And you can use that more than once. Oh, we've got Salmation Pauldrons. Plus 1 armor. Okay, applies 1 blight. So that's going to be to the unit who's equipping it. To the... Oh, applies 1 blight to the attacker if they remit. Oh no, that's probably too good to pass up in that case. So they get an armor, and then anyone who hits them, as long as they stay next to them after they attack, is going to take a blight. Yeah, okay, I like that.
Company vessel. Fly the colors. Cannon crew, make ready.
It is an elite fight, and at this stage of the run, it probably means. I mean, they've got. I'm going to keep that because the heal's less of an issue than them just having -1 armor, which I do like. But we'll get rid of that and that ideally. But let's we can probably do a little bit to these cannons. I'll do this on the 2. Better chance of actually killing it. 2 to 4. Yeah, we're going to start working down these. No. 5. 3 to 4. Okay, so we'll get rid of you. You. So we've got 2 left. I could do like a 4 to 6. Yeah, so we could guarantee getting rid of that bolstered railing. I think we should do that. And now we'll try to get rid of the fortified cabins, I think.
Very fine, gunners. Very fine. Reload.
Anyone who really worries us. I wouldn't say worried, but maybe if we can trim their numbers down a little bit. So it's 2 to 4, 2 to 3. Yeah, we'll go on the fisherman, I think. Although the bombers annoy me as well.
Reload. Swiftly now.
Or we can get rid of another fisherman. There we go. Because they're the ones that can stun, aren't they? Just a little nasty. Yeah, I don't think we need to be too flash with that, because he's going to go in the fire and die. Got a handgun stand. It might be quite nice to get someone to that. Might send Rat Tail that way. What else have we got? So this fisherman, I'd quite like to get rid of him, obviously. So maybe if we have, say, Cutbait and Reno around that area.
Let's away.
Let's away. So, okay, so this guy, what could we do? We could maybe throw him into the flintlock.
Who wants a hug?
Who wants a hug? That actually kills the fisherman, then I can... Oh, I could... Oh yeah, you can't quite go at the bomber. So I think that, kill the fisherman, and then...
Give him no quarter.
Do a bit of damage on him. I was going to say Cutbait could go up and assassinate him, but I think a better use of our thing... Well, let's let some other stuff happen first. So he will burn to death. That's okay. We'll just do that, I think.
Look, an improvement.
Wise choice.
Rat Tail, let's try this maneuver. So, first of all, what happens if I just do that? Okay, so you're dying, he's not. So, let's... Oh. Oh, well, in that case, let's shoot him.
You know, I'm starting to think I'm underpaid. Huh? Did you just whisper your last words? Sorry, my mind was thousands of leagues away.
Okay, so I think I'd like to get rid of that bomber. I think it's probably the priority. I think this should just be enough to kill him, right?
Cannonballs?
Cannonballs?
Feeling
Oh no, the heal! Ah!
Have a clear
God, I
shot.
miscalculated that. I forgot about that. That I'm okay leaving that heal up.
we
Hoisted on my own
shall
petard.
prevail.
Damn. Okay, that was unfortunate. So, I think... See if I can just do this. If he throws him into him, that does kill him. Rat tail. I think we can just kill this guy.
Bold stratagem, sir.
My blades are itching to
So what we got?
dance.
Well, we've got one. We've got one. He doesn't matter at this point. So I think she just comes down and assassinates. Actually, undo. So if she does it from here,
I like a man with scars.
what we can do is move over here and bollocks, and kill him.
Nothing a knife in the ribs can't fix.
That didn't go too bad. Yeah, the pauldrons. +1 armor. Who should I give that to? Who draws a lot of heat? Yeah. I can see arguments for it in a few places, actually. I might put it on Rat Tail. I tend to send him into places where there's more than one enemy close by, so that give him a bit of armor. At the very least, sounds good. And we're at the bazaar. Okay, so we should be able to buy equipment here. It's a bit shame I haven't really done much in the way of modules and stuff. But let's see what we got. We got quite a lot of money. Ooh, the glass bomb is good. Yeah, we'll take that. Double pistols. Quickly shoot enemy. Requires line of sight. 2 uses. 1 damage. Doesn't end turn. Yep. The glass chest. I think I'm saving up blueprints rather than glass at the moment. I might... what else we got? The blight, but quickly stab a nearby enemy, deal damage equal to the target blight level. Ignores armor. Probably the target's blight level, I imagine. Not doing a lot of that. Target is immune to burning. I mean, that's pretty good. And I'll take the glass chest. I probably won't leave that for now. Let's see what's on the... What have I got to repair? The rum supply, maybe. Might heal that up a bit as well. Okay, and what's on the extortion? Voodoo doll. Hurt yourself and a selected enemy. Inflict 2 damage to self. Requires line of sight. Ignores armor. Range unlimited. And does end turn. The cursed chalice. Lies -1 damage bonus. I don't like either of those actually, so I might not bother. Let's see, let's look at the stuff I got. So, the glass bomb, throw bomb, free use, affects all units and removes armor. So that's pretty, I'll just stick that on, Right, let's put it on, say, Renault. We can give him the pistols as well. Immune to burning. All right, let's give that to Quinn as well. Okie doke. I think we're ready to sail away.
You've seen the flies.
We have the
Smell
Hunter's
death
Fortress.
From the wind. There is a hunter's outpost ahead, overflowing with more carcasses than they have time to harvest. Take it easy, Captain. We'll get these bastards.
Before commencing your attack on the fortress, your men intercept a hunter patrol boat and capture a few captives. Bound and brought to their knees before you and the entire crew, none of them show any sign of fear, only glare in defiance. One spits and calls you a mermaid fucker. The crew gasps in shock, but then Wilkes chuckles. There you are, Captain! At last! They've heard of you! So I could gain 6 ether, but nah. Let them go. Tell their friends in the fortress we're coming to slaughter them to the last man. Does that mean we're going to face more enemies, though? Or is it going to kind of spread the word of our fame? I'm going to take the glass chest, I think. Cut their throats and take everything they have. One look at your men and you know their blood is up. They clash their cutlasses and cheer your name. Okay, let's go and fight the lair. Okay, they don't have any cannons online at the moment. What have they got here? So practice dummies, so we want to get that out. Damage and armor and HP if we can. Now, yeah, these heavy cannons aren't great, so we've got a chance to start putting some damage on these. Come on, 2-3.
Yes!
Yeah.
Good shot, Mr. Wiltz!
I do 3. I can do 3. Let's get rid of their heavy cannons then.
Now we have them!
Yeah, I don't think there's any sense in using the cannon breaker at this stage.
Ready? Fire!
That's good.
Very fine, gunners. Very fine. Reload, and let's have some more.
Sure of the cannon. And let's make sure of their damage bonus.
Give them a round.
Alright, we're in the last battle. They're going for our cannon break. That's fine. You can do that if you like. We want to make sure we get rid of the armor stand, though. So let's go for that.
Fire! Make them beg for their miserable
Let's make sure of it. Got 2 left. I'd like to go for their health, I think. So we might as well guarantee that.
Reload.
And then-
Party. Make ready.
They've got 2 of these guys. Put a bit of damage on one of them at least. There we go.
Be
Didn't go too
careful,
badly.
lad. Even Blackbone keeps his hunters at a distance. Common men, honed sharp as swords by a burning hatred of sea monsters. I was like them once.
You were never like them, Quartermaster.
You're wrong, lad. I lost an arm and leg to sea monsters. Nearly died. Spent years hating and fearing them. It was you who helped me see their ties to the sea, to the goddess. That they must be protected.
Alright, so let's look at deployment then. I think I'll probably go in with the sea monsters first. Maybe we can do some shoving. Yeah, if I do a shove with the mermaid first, there'll be 4 of them in a row here to kill. That seems decent. I don't really mind who goes where, to be honest. Let's just put Cutter there, Cutbait there, Renault there, and Quinn there, maybe?
It's time to send these sea slugs back where they belong.
So let's, yes, we'll do this. And then we're getting like quite a nice little row of, enemies to do the Kraken.
Can't hunt monsters without earning a few scars.
I might actually go down here, as there's, I think we'll be able to get all of them. Oh no, because that thing's in the way. Yeah, what if he went there? Can he? It's not even killing that anchor. That might be the best use of it. I think he's got the stun now. He might not. Might not have done that yet. No. And then a sea snail. Always wait for that. Okay, so
Are we winning yet?
Rat tail, what can we do with you? So what's his? Oh, he's got the Sarmatian snail thing, hasn't he?
I guess the captain knows what he's about.
Oh, we don't need to worry too much about this. Just assassinate him.
What's the job?
Oh, we got the glass bomb. No one's got any armor though. Well, actually, it applies -1 armor, doesn't it? So he could still. Oh, okay, hang on. Let's bring him back. He could chuck it there. They'd have -1 armor, and then he might be able to actually just kill them, throwing them both.
Here I come.
So this. Okay, it's not actually killing that seagull, but let's do this. And now, both dead. Let's quick cut bait there. I'm going to flip to cutter. I'm going to swing him over on the rope. There. I mean, she's got her attack. Maybe it's better just kill them like this. At least they get 2 kills that way. I was going to shove him into there, but it doesn't make any sense because she's used to assassinate already. So just get rid of them, and they're down to like 1 guy, so it should be all right.
We'll be picking your bones soon enough.
You know what? I'm going to use the snail because why not? So I'm going to chuck that there. We've seen what he can do. We haven't really actually used his ability though, but what we're going to do, we'll just get Cutter to
Let's go find some trouble, eh, Cutter?
kick him on there. Oh.
In her dark fathoms.
Wow, made a meal of that one.
Look at you, covered in the blood of those who harmed her children. Champion of the drowned goddess.
Please, shut up.
That's what it means to be a sea shepherd. The goddess must be proud. Slaughtered all those people. Any doubts? You know, if you're on the right side?
Quiet, Shiv. I can't think.
What's she saying, lad? You look horrible.
Yes, she has that effect. Let's leave this place.
All right. I don't think any of our specialists got injured there, did they? Decent amount of XP. How we doing? I've got a couple. Yeah, blueprints. Not a huge amount. I got a decent amount of glass though. This was a run where we seemed to get a lot of items and not really any modules to speak of.
You really are the Sea Shepherd. I knew it all along.
I wish you'd told me sooner. Could have saved me a lot of bother.
Well, now you know. What's more, you're the only man Blackbone truly fears.
He has a funny way of showing it.
But why exactly? Why fear you? Being the Sea Shepherd, perhaps you can figure a way to kill that bastard for well and good.
Right. Well, we still haven't investigated that infernal brew Blackbone keeps drinking.
Yes, right you are. That flask of his looks old. I'm sure I saw it in his keeping when we sailed together.
Did he have it back at Port Royal?
Aye, he had the flasks back then. I didn't think much of it. He took to drinking alone in his basement lair, obsessing on his maps and texts in the eye of the goddess. Port Royal was a true pirate town once. Terrible, the doom that befell that place. Only ruins left of it now. Still, we could poke around what's left of Blackbone's hideout. Who knows what we might find?
This feels right. We're going back.
Cool. Okay. So we've got quite a lot of blueprints, but as we know, we're saving up for 9,000, which would give us an extra command point. So hopefully we're one run away from achieving that, but as we saw on the last one, we only got 1600, so it might just depend on how many cannons and things we get throughout the run. A good amount of glass, though. What am I saving glass up for? Probably mainly the sea monsters. So with the Kraken one, applying stunned wouldn't be bad. With the mermaid, she's getting an extra push. I quite like that, actually, because I think I can see the benefits of that. Let's have a quick look at the tavern. I'm tempted to get Grumpy Naya, because I think I always want to be able to go out with a Spear Maiden. What are her things here? So sidestep. It's all about movement, which is actually not too bad. And then this stuff. I'm not... Well, mind you, that... The steel strength thing at the top level doesn't end the turn, so actually that's quite good. Yeah, what I might do before we recruit her, though, is... Where's the special... Oh. Oh, but it re-rolls the recruitment roster, so we wouldn't be able to get Grumpy Naya. Okay, you know what? I'm going to just recruit her there.
Spent.
We should be able to do some leveling up here now. So, Twisty. Immune to engaged is pretty good. Applies 2 blight. Kind of good. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep going on the blight. That's not too bad. Undertow. What have we got here? You can have movement and HP, which seems pretty good. Or just HP. But then this leads into that, which does more damage. Yeah, I mean, maybe. But I think just movement and HP for now sounds alright, doesn't it? And then we've got Naya, or Nia, who's got a couple. So I think probably we'll go in straight into the movement HP. Oh, we've only got one. Fine. I'll probably just send her out next time anyway. In fact, let's mix things up a little bit here. So let's take Twisty out, Deadshot out. I want to take... Definitely want to take... Well, we'll take Aisha and then Grumpy.
I ain't done a murder in days.
So she can just sort of receive experience just for being part of the crew. I've got sort of some regular guys. Snoring Ron. Yeah, maybe I'll take Ron instead of Undertow.
This crew's spoiling for a fight.
We'll go with that. I'm going to save my blueprints though. See what the next raid is going to be. The Port Royal area. Not quite sure what we're aiming to do there, but I suppose we'll find out. So look at the challenge tiers. So yeah, I mean, it goes up pretty high. I mean, if you were playing this as a roguelike, you know, people play roguelikes to keep going up and up and up in difficulty. I'm kind of playing it for the story. Like at the moment, I think it is a challenge. It wasn't so bad on that one, maybe because it was a low stakes run. But we've definitely had runs where we've taken a lot of wounds, and the other ship cannons have been destroying our modules and stuff. I don't really want to raise it. I think what I'm saying is I don't really want to raise it again just yet, because I'm kind of enjoying just playing through and doing the story, and I don't want to sort of, you know, bash my head against having to repeat runs over and over. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have, you can hit that thumbs up button. That'd be great. Be sure to leave a comment as well. It's always great to get your thoughts. And if you're watching this and not yet subscribed to the channel, if you could do that as well, that'd be great. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.